It is a frigid morning here in Johannesburg, very far from the soil of Tanzania and the majesty that is Mount Kilimanjaro, 3,869 to be exact. But those two places will forevermore be connected for the family of Gugu Zulu. His mortal remains have traveled a long way, but his spirit has never been far from this place where he shared life and love, as you mentioned, with his wife Letseho, and recently their 1-year-old baby daughter Leletu. The sun is coming up over the hill, Uveka, promising radiance and warmth. You mentioned the memorial service earlier this week, and those are two attributes those close to him confirm he had. The memorial service was sad, it was personal, but it was definitely sanguine, as his friends and family shared deeply and honestly what he meant to them, with a lot of room for humor and levity. Let's hear what his best friend and now godfather to Leletu had to say earlier this week.
It's Rebecca with a question.
Rebecca.
Yeah. Marilyn? Just confirm for Rebecca to be some question after the bite. What would you say Rebecca is after the bite? No. Rebecca must be. Rebecca must ask. 10 seconds.
So many people were emotionally and personally invested in the life of Gugu Zulu. We heard from the Deep Spirit Mountain Club, for example, young men and women who were so deeply affected by his mentorship and the inspiration that he brought to them there. Certainly a huge chasm will be left in the lives of those that he leaves behind. Well, the procession, as you mentioned earlier, arrives here at the Rhema Bible Church at around 8:30 this morning. The official funeral service kicks off at 9 o'clock, after which we're expecting everything to wrap up by 11 a.m. before it heads to West Park Cemetery, where his remains will be committed to the ground. It is no doubt going to be a deeply emotional day for everyone who knew him, and for everyone for whom his passing was such a great shock and a loss. Well, the one thing we heard very starkly at that first news conference at OR Tambo International when the Trek for Mandela team returned to South Africa was the fact that everyone involved needed counseling, and that of course goes on, especially his wife, who spent his last moments with him, watched him, witnessed him, gasping for his few final breaths. That was a deeply traumatic and emotional experience. There's a lot of personal counseling, not only for her and her family, but also for all of those climbers. Various funds have been set up to support her, Letseho, and Leletu in the years to come, because as you say, he had made such an impact on both the world of motorsport and just sporting in general. A lot of people have come forward pledging their support for the family in the years to come. So that will no doubt continue.